Hey guys, well it is my pleasure to bring you another beer review on a national holiday in New Zealand called Waitangi Day. Let's get into a beer review. Right, so the aim of this channel is not just beer. Well, it is actually, it's just beer. But when we get a chance, we can inform as well. We can inform and give you some facts and figures and shit like that. So anyway, today is the 6th of February, and that is commonly known in New Zealand as a Waitangi Day. Now, Waitangi Day is it is the celebration, I guess you'd call it. Well, it's actually the day that the Treaty of Waitangi was signed in 1840 by the Crown. At the time, Governor Grey and all his cohorts, and was signed by 500 Maori chiefs from all over the country. So they started up in Russell, Paihia, Waitangi area, scribbled on the old sheet in their little white tent that they used to have, then carted that all around the country and signed the treaty, and it got to where we are today. Over the years, it's been fair to say that it's been quite controversial. It wasn't until the 70s that it was actually a public holiday, and the government of the day was going to change the name of it from Waitangi Day to New Zealand Day. That got a bit of opposition to that, and they created a Waitangi Day Act, which enshrined into law that today is Waitangi Day, and there's some talk about trying to make another day New Zealand Day, which is, to my mind, just a load of crap, because Waitangi Day really is the day that the whole nation comes together and celebrate the fact that we're all Kiwis. As I said, a bit of controversy in the past. There has been times where the symbol of colonial rule, I suppose you'd call it, like the flagpole up on the treaty grounds up in Waitangi, back in the day, that used to be fought over quite vigorously between police and protesters. Not so much nowadays. Nowadays it's a more of a family day, which is really cool. Like those days of the protests were quite exciting, but hey, you don't need that sort of crap. You'll need to live together, and just get on with things, and hopefully we'll get to that point one day. But anyway, that's enough of the fucking history. But the beer that we're going to review today, I don't know if you can see it down here. You might be able to. It's just sort of snuck out of the fridge, and it's just sitting down there by my elbow there, just sort of keeping itself company. It's another McLeod's, a proud McLeod's. It's a proud McLeod's, and look at that. It's called Up North Pale Ale. Now, if there's any fucking beer that you could drink on Waitangi Day, Up North IPA would be the one. Up north, that's where you go for Waitangi Day. You always go up north for Waitangi Day. That's what you do. The only other thing I'd suggest you could probably drink is Kiwi Lager. And we don't want to be fucking doing that now, do we? That's just going a bit too far. So anyway, this one here is Up North India Pale Ale. It's a 7%er. I'm looking forward to it. It's a 7%er. So on the side here, let's go. Like a summer explosion on your palate, new Up North IPA is jam-packed with US Eldorado and New Zealand Nelson Sauvin hops. All big ripe melon and citrus with grassy gooseberries underpinned by soft bready maltiness. Moorish and hoppy, it's the perfect beer to crack after that long drive north to our slice of paradise. And they are fucking right. Northland is fucking paradise. It is one of the fucking, apart from fucking having to listen to that sort of shit, paradise, I fucking kid you not. That there is a beach up north. It's not, it's the Maldives, but you get my drift. We don't have coconuts, so there's no chance of shit falling on your head while you're camping. Anyway, let's get a fucking glass out, and let's get this sucker in here. So it's got like a woody station wagon on the front there with the old surfboards poking out the back. As you know, the trips up north to Type R Beach and all that for surfing. I don't think it actually goes too well up at Type R surfing, but who knows. I've tried it once. Didn't do a lot of surfing. There's a couple of you out there that know what I'm talking about. The reason I explained Waitangi Day is because we've actually got a lot of subscribers from overseas, and I got a little comment the other day that these beers are hard to find overseas, because they are, because they're local brews. Look at that volcano, this one. Doesn't that look fucking divine? Look at that. That's fucking mean ass. So there we go. They're a small batch brewery, and they're made in Waipu, Northland, New Zealand, and I don't know the export market. Maybe they get to Australia. I doubt whether they get very much further than that, but I would hope or would like to think so, because these beers are just fucking out of this world. Anyway, let's do the old sniff test on this. You know, I've never been able to smell gooseberries apart from in this bloody beer here. They've got that smell of, I remember in the old days, fucking the old days, when I was a little nipper, backyard, the old man had some fucking Cape gooseberries, or Chinese gooseberries, whatever they used to call them then. We used to call them Chinese gooseberries. I don't know if that's the right thing to say now, but Cape gooseberries, you know, the little paper shell, open them up, little orange, whiff it away, taste fucking nice. This has got that fucking smell to it. Yeah, really, really nice. And I get that fresh garden smell from it as well, like going into a fucking fruit shop. All right, so let's have a taste. I love the fact that it's well above the fucking line on this glass, which is supposed to be a 440. I love the way they pack them in there. Here we go. By God, the way that just settles straight through you, it is just, it fucking, oh, it's outstanding. Very, very little bitterness at all. They say you can taste the breadiness of the malt, and you get that in the background. It's not prominent, but it's there. The melon flavours, like totally different to like a hazy IPA or anything, you know, a hazy, whereas like that's super duper clear. With your hazies you get your like your citrusy tastes and that, and I know that's from the hops, and these are different hops, but the taste of these ones is just fucking out of this world. It's a cleaner, kind of a, you know, that cut open a rock melon or a honeydew or whatever they call it, and then getting that taste of the green flesh. That is what this sort of taste is. It's fucking lovely. So there you go, that's one to have a look at. Up North India Pale Ale, the perfect beer to celebrate Waitangi Day. And surprisingly, it is pissing with rain today. It's as hot as a bastard, and you sweat your ass off when you're up there. But not this year. Alright, there you go. There's an informative beer review from the BeerSarge.